What is going on, everybody? My name is Mr. Sneezy, and today we've got a quick battle replay analysis for you. We're here on Bloodpine Woods. I'm playing the Dwarves, and my opponent is playing the Greenskins. I've brought a pretty standard army comp, a couple units of miners with blasting charges, and a unit of iron breakers, also equipped with blasting charges, just to kind of blow holes and soften up enemy troops. I've also got 2 units of Rangers. You can see them firing already. I've brought Belagar Iron Hammer, a Thane, 2 units of Slayers, Iron Drakes with Troll Hammer torpedoes. My front line is 3 units of Dwarf Warriors and 2 units of Hammerers. Also got these Iron Breakers and Miners to kind of break up the front line engagement a bit, kind of space it out. Also brought artillery for a little bit of support, but it's a pretty close-up map. My opponent has Azak the Slaughterer on Skull Muncha. Pretty good lord, pretty decent spells. Not really sure how strong it is this patch, this being the only time I've played against it. He also has 4 units of Black Orcs, 2 Giants, 2 units of Trolls, and a Squig Herd, all of which just perfect for decimating infantry, which is really the kind of unit you want to bring against the Dwarves, although I don't know if you want to go this far with it. Let's put it on play and see what happens. See the blasting charges already hitting and softening up those Black Orcs, not doing a lot of HP damage, but it is slowing them down, allowing my Hammerers to move in and kind of trade with them a little bit more effectively. Just tons of blasting charges and arrows just shredding this side of the fight. The Giants are moving in, more Black Orcs, the Trolls have already hit my main line. Purple Son of Zareth's coming in right here, just ripping into this unit of miners, but not really doing much else. Azak lands and the Giants move in. Looks like they're trying to take out my ranged troops. This is when I'm gonna pull back my Thane here and try and lock him down with that Tormentor Sword. You can see. So the Thane's hitting. Gotta pull back the Slayers too, try and get all of my anti-large focused on this blob of just massive destruction. Slayers are up in and fighting. Dwarf Warriors. Really need to get these Slayers pulled out. Doesn't look like they want to do it. Rangers have just been smacked around by those giant clubs. They're not having any more of that. Slayers are finally free, moving in to hit this block of large units. And watch Azak's health once the Slayers hit. He just starts getting chunked. Got a Purple Sun going off here, really doing more friendly fire than anything else. And Azak just gets chunked out by that anti-large. Seems like he might be kind of like Archaon, where you think he'd be tankier than he actually is. Trolls charging back into the Hammers here. This engagement's starting to get a little bit shaky, so I'm going to pull these Miners I've had resting move up. Miners and trading with Black Orcs down here, they're just going to die. There's nothing they can do against that high quality of a unit. Giants still smashing around. Rangers coming back after being probably charged off by these squigs. Let's just watch for a second here. This Giant's just covered in blood. How do you get dwarf blood all the way on top of it like that? I don't know. I'm not gonna question that. Rangers firing into the back of these here. This engagement's still not great for me. And Azag's trying to bust it open. Still got a little bit of health left. Belagar's pretty low too after fighting those giants. They've taken one down. And Azag lands with no health. That was likely a mistake. And Belagar's there. This giant's just being pin-cushioned by that unit of rangers. And that's pretty much it. Giants routing. We have some routing troops as well. And the giant finally falls. That should be the end of it. Trolls have pretty poor leadership. And that's it. So this dwarf build is pretty potent. I've been using it online to quite a bit of success, actually. I feel like the secret is really the miners and the iron breakers really disrupting front lines and allowing you to dictate the pace of that frontline combat. The giants did a lot of work for him, smashing through my troops, and Azag ended up being a decent lord pick, but he didn't really play with them optimally either. Honestly though, I like Warzag here more. Even if you have to give up your Goblin Big Boss or maybe one of your giants, Warzag is just, his spells are so good this patch. And he's really, especially with his items, if you completely kit him out, he's got a couple of really good army-wide bonuses whenever he casts. I think he's just stronger than Azag in general. Also, if you're going to take this many high-quality infantry units, you want to take something to back them up. Like, maybe give up the second giant, maybe take orc biggins instead of trolls here. Like, they cost the same, and sure they have different jobs, but the biggins are going to trade for longer and give you more of a front line to where you could move around and blob up some units and hit a big purple sun, or get your giants around to priority targets, although that wasn't really an issue for him in this battle anyway. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. I think we're going to do next week a more extensive video on this dwarf build and variations of it I like to use, because it really is quite successful on ladder, at least for me. And then we'll go back to doing more quick battle analysis and maybe something else. Thanks for watching, everyone.